I know that Minecraft is a hugely popular game, so it's not all that surprising that there are other games that have tried to replicate its success. I want to look at some of these games and see how they compare to the original. But if you want to watch a channel that isn't a shameless ripoff, subscribe for more great... That's a low blow. Teardown. Wait. I'm actually starting with the best one. Teardown has gone on to be a unique game, all on its own, but you can't deny that it started out as a Minecraft clone. Thankfully, it has become a beloved example of what you can do with a game when you evolve beyond its initial concept. So, a solid 9 out of 10 from me. The second game we'll be covering today, however, absolutely is a blatant Minecraft clone. With only a handful of notable differences, one of the key differences is that players can place blocks by throwing them, which is an interesting idea, I'll give them. However, the game also includes a combat aspect where players can run around blasting other players with weapons. And while that does sound fun, don't get me wrong, I love a good first-person shooter, we have other entries on this list that do it way better. The game also has a lack of creativity when it comes to the gaming experience. It just feels like a cheap clone. It's got less features, less interesting gameplay, and to add insult to injury, when you're defeated, you'll probably see a 30-second advertisement. Oh look, pop-up featuring Mr. Beast. They're using Jimmy's face as clickbait. Who would do such a... Okay, no, fair. That's fair. Unlike Craftnite, Particubes has a huge fundamental difference from Minecraft. However, it may not be the most fun thing in the world. In fact, all you can really do is run and jump around unless you edit the code. That's right, you can't even mine or craft without writing code that allows you to do that. So pretty much you have to build the game yourself if you want to actually play. Unless a walking simulator is what you're looking for, in which case there are so many better options. Either way, 1 out of 10. BuildnShoot is a Minecraft clone by the way of Call of Duty. It's got all the blocky design of Minecraft, but with an arena first-person shooter gameplay of Call of Duty. Not only that, but the sound effects feel like they've been deep-fried in the world's most effective meme factory. It's everything Craftnite wishes it could be. Honestly, I will give it a 5 out of 10. Mini World block art is another shameless clone of Minecraft. It pretty much works exactly like Minecraft, but everything has a different name and looks a little bit different. For example, stone is called rock and dirt is called soil. You can also choose player-generated minigames on the home menu and create vehicles like planes, which is pretty neat. Additionally, it has a built-in terrain editor that makes building more convenient. However, the game still lacks a sense of originality and creativity that Minecraft has, so it feels like a cheap imitation of a good game, so 3 out of 10. Realmcraft 3D is one of the most blatant ripoffs of Minecraft, even worse than Mini World block art. It has very little in the way of difference from the uber popular game. Instead, it's more like a resource pack riddled with microtransactions. Their YouTube channel even puts the word Minecraft into their video titles to get more attention for their game. This is a clear indication of how unoriginal a game is and how it relies on the popularity of Minecraft to attract players, so definitely a 1 out of 10 from me. While there are some on this list that are an absolute ripoff, Outerverse is one that actually takes what makes Minecraft great and makes something more. You can travel around in a spaceship to other planets, and the graphics do look incredibly stellar. Unfortunately, that doesn't let it stand out enough, as it honestly just looks like Minecraft with a few mods, resource packs, and shaders. So, just for originality, I will give this a 6 out of 10. Ace of Spades is like Minecraft if it was turned full Call of Duty. The digging and building aspects of the game are intact, but it's also a fun first-person shooter. In 2015 and 2016, tons of people were playing it and having a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the game has been down since 2018, which is a shame because it's one of the few Minecraft ripoffs to make a meaningful change to the gameplay loop of Minecraft itself. Fortunately, there has been a revival of this by the same developers called Block and Load, and it actually looks fun and has ditched a lot of the aspects that made it a Minecraft clone to begin with. 7 out of 10. Good job, Block and Load. If you want a visceral Minecraft ripoff that you can still play today, you can try Block Warriors. In Block Warriors, the characters look a lot like Minecraft, but this game is actually a ripoff of another game as well, Grand Theft Auto. You can drive cars, complete quests, and even have run-ins with the police. It's an interesting concept, but it still lacks the originality and creativity of either of the games, and while it's a chip off the old block, it still needs something to make it stand out. It draws so much inspiration from them, but just not enough to make it more than a 4 out of 10. Perhaps Grand Theft Auto isn't the best combination with Minecraft, but there's a Minecraft knockoff that also includes elements from another similar game, Roblox. This game is called Miner's Cave. Unfortunately, it just seems to be a social Minecraft-esque experience with Roblox-like characters, and it doesn't seem to build on that idea as much as it could. So, 2 out of 10. Creativerse. Yet another Minecraft clone that draws inspiration from other mobile games in that Creativerse is riddled with microtransactions. However, it does have a more robust combat system than the original game, including cool swords and somewhat realistic character models. In addition to this, you don't even need a pickaxe to mine. A Thanos-like gauntlet allows you to absorb blocks and place them down in a really satisfying manner. Too bad the developers didn't come up with an original idea to implement this stuff, or it might actually be a really good game. 1 out of 10. Unlike some of the Minecraft clones on this list, CastleMiner Z does a good job at setting itself apart from both the original as well as some of the other clones. However, a few minutes of playing it and you'll realize they may have put too many things in this game. There are tons of smoothly modeled weapons, dragons, zombies, skeletons, and meteors. The best way to describe the game is pure, unadulterated chaos, and I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Either way, it's one of the oldest Minecraft clones from 2011, but even it wasn't as early as the next entry on our list. Gonna have to give this one a 4 out of 10. Perhaps the first Minecraft ripoff straight from 2011 is Fortresscraft. Surprisingly, this game became one of the top 10 bestsellers on the Xbox 360, which is much more successful than a ripoff deserves. However, it does have cool game modes like freeze tag and focuses even more on building than Minecraft. The game, however, doesn't feel very original and still feels a lot like playing a cheap knockoff of the real thing. So only 4 out of 10 here. Let's take a break from the ripoffs and look at the OG. The very first version of Minecraft came out in 2009 and spawned all of these ripoffs. The Mammoth game has evolved so much since its inception, and there's something that's still absolutely gorgeous about the original. So for nostalgia's sake, this is a 10 out of 10. Unlike the visually faithful ripoffs in 3D, CraftMine is a 2D Minecraft experience. It looks a bit like Terraria and can be played on a browser. The game itself works pretty much the same as Minecraft, except there are some really strange items in the game and even temperature and thirst meters. I mean, just look at the logo though. That's Minecraft just reversed. So 3 out of 10. Back to the 3D clones, one of the most intriguing ripoffs of Minecraft is known as Dinocraft. This block world Jurassic Park is filled with all sorts of dinosaurs that you can tame. This game is pretty much an Ark survival mod in Minecraft, which is actually one of the coolest ripoffs I've ever heard of, and if you ever want me to play something or watch something, just put dinosaurs in it. And if there's one thing you want to know about Kino, is Kino loves dinosaurs, because I love dinosaurs. So that's now canon. Deal with it. The concept of being able to tame dinosaurs is interesting, but it doesn't change the fact the game is still heavily inspired by Minecraft, so it's only going to get a solid 5 out of 10. One of the worst entries on this list is probably Worldcraft. This is practically just a lower quality Minecraft clone with very little in the way of unique mechanics, unlike some of the others on this list. One of the only notable differences is that defeated mobs appear to have their souls leave their body and float up to heaven. However, this feature is not enough to make the game stand out, and it's still a very grim and shallow experience compared to its prime influence. 1 out of 10. Craftica somehow manages to stand out from the other Minecraft clones, but in the worst way possible. Its blocky textures are strange and allow for curved slopes between the blocks, giving the whole world a very jagged texture that looks like it has a blanket over the top, and not in a good way. Not only that, but the sheep and the other mobs are absolutely hideous, and the sound design is not good to say the least. This is one Minecraft knockoff I would avoid at all costs. This is a 0 out of 10. It's clear that many games have been heavily influenced by the success of Minecraft and have attempted to replicate its success with their own versions. While some of these games, such as Ace of Spades and Dinocraft, may have unique features or concepts, they still lack the originality and creativity that made Minecraft such a beloved game. If you've played any of these Minecraft clones or know one that I didn't mention, let me know in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this from me, your favorite little robot, Kino.